Hello, and welcome to the first episode of the BoxCast. I'm Aiden, and I've a guest here, Lucas.
Hi.
Now, before we move on with anything, I would like to explain the premise of this podcast. So basically, it's a podcast where I, the host, will be interviewing my friends, basically, and just asking them questions about their life and like how they know me and all that stuff, because why not?
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Thank you. Anyways, so Lucas, how was your day?
It was pretty alright actually. I played a bit of Portal 2 with a friend, and I went for a run. First time in a while. Felt really good.
That's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, this is gonna be like an interview. So I have a bunch of notes or questions for you. So the first one I'm gonna actually ask is, what's your favorite video game?
My favorite video game. I think that would be Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door on the GameCube.
How come?
I played it a lot as a kid, and countless hours spent just running around doing the first 3 chapters. But and then when I put in the effort to go through the whole game, I loved it even more.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anything else actually? Any other second favorite games or whatever?
Oh, dude. I really like. I've been playing a lot of the Persona series. You know that.
Yes, I do.
And I gotta say, those games are really fun. The characters are super lovable, and I'm really enjoying the changes in Persona 5R. They're really nice.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So next question. That's a very short question because there wasn't much to talk about. I didn't have much to say because I haven't really played either of those games. I've played them, but I have not played them enough.
30 minutes of them.
Yes. Second question is, what's your favorite song and band, and why is it Bayside?
Oh boy. Well, right now I'm really digging still going on Bayside, of course.
Of course.
Their song Demons on their album Shudder. I don't know why it's just really in my brain a lot. Every time I'm listening to music, I listen to that song first.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the reason why it's why Bayside is my favorite band is because you infected me heavily with it.
I knew the answer to this question, so I just had to say, and why is it Bayside? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very good band. I love them to death.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're very nice.
They are. So, ooh, I'm a bit quiet now. I'm trying to fix my gain. I can hear Ed in the background.
No.
What a good podcast. Second question is, how did we meet and become friends?
Are we allowed to talk about this?
Yes, we are.
We are?
Yes.
Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ.
I thought this would be a very interesting story to tell.
Lord Almighty, it would be, huh?
I mean, listen, you don't have to. Okay, first of all, you have to start with how do we meet, and then you develop into how we became best friends.
Do I have to go into detail?
Well, you don't have to say
exactly what it is.
Well, I mean, you don't have to say what we described to each other, what we did, but you can say the topic. Yeah.
Okay. So, we met 6th grade during lunch because our wonderful friend Juan, who we were both friends to
Yes.
at the time,
And we still are.
we still are, wonderful person.
Don't forget that part.
Definitely not dead.
God, I hate him so much.
Fucking asshole.
God. Anyways, go ahead. I'll cut that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Okay.
But you couldn't find him, so a teacher directed you to him, and he so happened to be sitting at the same lunch table as me. And then fast forward a bit, and we started talking, and the topic of
masturbation.
That's the word. Came into conversation, and then we dived into that topic. For
we
that
dived.
Entire period.
We dived.
And we, for some reason, that was the pinnacle of our friendship, where it just struck the nail on the head, and it was like, this is the beginning of something new.
Yeah.
And definitely the strangest friendship story I have.
So, I'm gonna elaborate on it.
Please do.
When I first, so it's a sixth grade lunch. Like the start of the year, I'm sitting with Juan in the beginning, and all of a sudden he just disappears and does not tell me where he went. So I'm like, hey, teacher, I don't know where Juan is, because I want to sit with him. And I didn't have anybody else to sit with other than Juan, so, like, what am I going to do? So I asked the teacher to see if she can spot him, because apparently I'm blind. Hold on, I'm going to throw up.
Oh, bless you.
Okay. Had to mute myself. So basically, I'm just chilling, and I'm waiting, and then she's like, oh, I found one. And, she brings me over, and I sit down, and I'm sitting with, Lucas, and Juan, and a couple other kids that aren't our friends anymore.
No,
wait, are they?
No, I was about to be like, whoa.
No, none of them are.
No, they're like all gone.
I mean, one of them is in my health class, so.
Oh.
Shout out to Sean. He's never gonna listen to this, probably.
Probably not.
Anyways, so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, God, I feel stupid because I just intruded on this. Like, I knew nobody there except for Juan, so I sat next to Juan, and Juan sat next to Lucas. To put a mental image in the viewers' heads, the table was circle. It was a circle, and so, I don't know why that matters, but I'm sitting next to Juan, and Juan is sitting next to Lucas. So Juan is sandwiched in between us, and I'm only talking to Juan at first. And Lucas over there is doing wisecracks and making everybody laugh, including me. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
God, this kid's cool. I wish I wasn't an idiot and I didn't intrude on this, because I really wish he was my friend.
This guy's one cool cat.
So basically, later on in the year, or more time, I open up to the guys and I start talking with them, and and I wisecrack jokes. I steal Lucas's fries
many times, to the point where I'd even offer you, like, you want these?
I'm surprised you didn't make a Marceline joke. I just thought about that.
Stop.
Anyway.
Moving on.
So I steal his fries and stuff, and then the fateful day happens, where I proposed, and now we're married.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird having a husband.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even gay.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, same. Oh.
And we're in like the 10th grade.
We're actually in the 7th grade. Anyways, so
Try second.
yeah. Anyways, so the fateful day happens, and we become very good friends from that point on. But it wasn't as good as we are now. Like,
Oh, definitely.
we became good friends, but then like there was a point where it was like what's it? There was a threshold that we crossed to make it where we were just best friends and brothers, basically.
We keep crossing thresholds.
We do. But yeah, I think the first time you went over my house was the threshold. The first one.
That was definitely a threshold.
Yeah. And the first time you sucked my dick. That was
Oh,
pretty cool.
dude, that was like 5 whole thresholds.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So that's the story. Pretty cool. Next question is, how does it feel to have COVID-19?
Right. I'm sure that whoever listens to this, they probably know that I have, my whole house had COVID-19, and I gotta say that it was shitty. It was terrible and not a good experience, and that I wouldn't want anybody to experience.
So explain how it
It
was.
was. I'm getting to that.
Oh my God, Jesus.
It was like having. It's pretty much just like having the flu. At least for me, I didn't have any like respiratory kind of issues. Like I couldn't breathe right. But like it was just mostly fatigue, lightheadedness. My eyes would hurt, and whatever else you feel when you have a terrible cold.
I mean, it sucks to suck.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Asshole.
Well, okay, well, you didn't have to say that.
I'm gonna say it. I did say it.
You didn't have to, though.
But I did.
I said you didn't have to.
I said it.
Jesus Christ. I mean, like... Whatever. I think I'm actually gonna end this podcast now. Because I don't want to talk to you anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
God.
Cringe zoomer boomer.
Another marriage failed.
A marriage story, but with 2 gay kids. Anyways, next question is: do your parents know you're gay? Lucas? Lucas?
It's not funny.
What do you mean?
It's not funny, Aiden.
What do you mean?
It's not funny. It's not a funny joke. It's not something you can say to somebody.
Hold on,
you invite me onto this podcast.
No, I'll cut this part. Did I just out you?
No, dude, that's not funny.
No, did I just out you?
That's not like you invited me on here.
Did I just out you? I'm sorry if I'm sorry.
Like you don't even understand. Sorry doesn't even cut it. Like you don't even understand how degrading that is as a person. Like you invite me onto this podcast.
I'll cut it. Okay. I'll cut it out.
Whatever. It's fine. Whatever.
All right. I'll move on. To the next question.
Thank you.
Like it didn't happen. Anyways, next question.
Yeah.
Why did you choose a trade school?
Why did I choose a trade school?
You don't know.
Oh, well, I do. I just felt like it was
don't say the name of the school.
Very good idea.
Do not dox us, please. Thank you.
Don't dox us. One day you get swatted.
I'm streaming, even though I don't stream. I get swatted. I'm recording a video and people are like in the comments before the video's up and they're like, yo, I'm swatting this guy.
We're swatting this kid.
Swatstika.
Oh!
God,
anyway.
Funny. Anyways, continue with your story.
I chose a trade school because I felt like the whole premise of it was a lot more exciting and I just felt like it was more to my style of like hands-on learning than rather just school. because I wanted to work with computers, that's why I chose a computer.
I thought you were a plumber.
Shut the fuck up. It's not funny.
It's very funny.
It's not funny.
It's so funny. Continue.
Yeah, I wanted to work with computers, so when I saw that exploratory, I was like, holy shit, this is cool. And I highly considered going to that school. And it took a hard decision. It took a lot of decision making to go
Picked the
there,
wrong one.
actually. Cause I was leaving behind a lot of friends that I would end up not seeing as often.
Yeah. Not me, though.
No, literally, I saw you like every single week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just thought it was going to be better for me personally.
I mean, most of those friends are probably going to be listening to this. So, do you have anything to say to them? Like an apology?
No, I hate them all.
Okay, so I can't have that. Can you just fake apology or something? Whatever. Because I need good PR.
I hate.
Please don't do
I
this.
hate all
Don't
of
do
them.
this. Don't do this.
Every single one.
You can't
even
just-
the ones that I have at my school.
You can't just fake this. Like,
No.
I know you're a good actor. You can.
I don't
You can
like
think of something.
lying. I don't like lying.
It's not lying.
I'm not going
It's
to
acting.
put on a facade.
It's acting.
It's not acting.
It's acting.
This is about. This is stuff.
Oh
about
my
me.
God.
I want it to
Oh
be
my
real.
God. You do want to be real, but sometimes you just the things you say
hate.
you can't say.
I hate.
Listen.
Okay.
The amount of times I had to cut out you saying the N-word in this podcast. Okay.
I'm sorry. I think you mean the gamer word.
Yeah, my bad. The gamer word. You can't say
Thank
that.
you.
Anyways, next question.
Right.
What is your favorite moment with me?
Oh, there are a handful.
Do not say personal ones, because I know you. Well, you can do the broad term of personal ones, but I would prefer one with a funny story. Okay. What for?
I'll try. I'll definitely stop. I'll definitely try to look for the funny ones. Okay. So I'll try to think of. I like the time. I like. This is the most recent one where we walked to, Lincoln.
Lincoln Park. We walked to Lincoln Park.
We walked to Lincoln Park. The band.
Man.
The Mans, and we were like, "Yo, Lincoln Park."
Why'd you kill yourself?
What the fuck? Just yelling at them.
Dude, why'd you pull a Kurt Cobain? All right. Yeah.
We walked 12 miles to
a
plaza,
GameStop. To a GameStop.
To a GameStop. And by God, the moment we bought Gatorades, and we walked out, the man coughed. Oh, we bought Gatorades, and as we were leaving the supermarket,
You can say Stop and Shop. It's fine.
I couldn't remember what it was.
Oh.
We were leaving the Stop and Shop, and a man started coughing as we were leaving, and me and Aiden stopped talking, and he just looks at me with pure fear out of getting COVID-19, and that killed me. It killed me, and as we were leaving, we were just laughing our asses off like idiots. That was so funny.
I think my personal favorite moment is probably, let me think. either watching the prequels with you, Star Wars prequels, or the "Will you marry me" joke.
Oh, dude. Oh, 2 seconds of just.
For context, so the "Will you marry me" joke was, I went down on my one knee, and I pretended to do the marriage proposal. I didn't say a single word. He looks at me, screams no. In a split second, I react, fuck! And I scream fuck as loud as I could.
I'm pretty sure your neighbors have heard too much.
They have definitely. But the prequels were pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh, and can't forget about when we played through
Lego Star Wars.
Lego Star Wars. When
Gertrude.
you came over, that was the funniest joke I possibly ever made.
I think there's 2 moments that I've been over your house that are the funniest things ever. No. Make that like 4. Like 2 of them had to do 3 of them had to do with Star Wars games.
Literally.
And one of them was Oreos. So the Oreos ones, Lucas had Oreos, and I can't even remember how this started, but I'm eating Oreos, and he's just saying Southern hospitality or something. What how did you say it?
It was like Southern hospitality. Like said in a Southern accent. It's like Southern hospitality, and you just weren't mentally prepared for it, I guess.
And I started choking. I'm like, Oreos, because I couldn't stop laughing, and I couldn't eat my Oreos. And anytime I went for an Oreo, he'd start saying Southern hospitality.
Oh my god.
The another one is when we were playing Lego Star Wars, and it was either it was the moment where I was like, dude, what was that song Leo showed us? And we were like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, it's like, I don't remember, man. What was it? It was like something with something. And then we sit there for like a minute of silence. And we're just playing Lego Star Wars. And all of a sudden I scream out, Downies and Brownies. And oh my god, it was so funny.
I'm remembering like I was just like, we were just chilling for like that whole minute. And I just remember it from seeing in the corner of my eye a rising smile on your face. And just, Downies and Brownies. Yeah, please put a clip of that.
I will, maybe, if I remember. What's it? And another one from that moment was Gertrude. Like, I don't even remember how that started. Oh, I remember. I think I was like making a joke about like whispering the name of the child you want during sex, and you just start slamming your hands. I don't even think you started with that. I think you just said Gertrude, and then you started slamming your hands on your thighs, and then screaming.
I don't remember. I think I can't remember. There was too much that happened. We like had to stop for like 5 minutes, and you just try to drink water, and then I just bring the joke back up, and you almost spit on my kitchen floor.
Another moment is when we were playing Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh.
At your house. I can very many. I think the 2 notable ones was like the time that I was like, there was this part with like crushing things, and I'm just walking, and I make it through. Oh, excuse me, like 3 of them. 3 of them. 3 of them. I'm like, bro, there's another one there, and I'm like talking about something else, and I was like, oh, I'm fine. And I walk, and as soon as I say, oh, I'm fine, I instantly walk onto the thing and get crushed.
Boom! Gone.
We just stop and laugh for like a solid like 3 minutes.
Because it was so sudden, and you were so confident in your thought that everything's fine, and then the 1 second you just okay, I'm fine. You're gone.
And another one was when I was like, oh man, I'm low health, and I see a purge trooper. I'm like, oh, great. Oh, and I was walking there, and I was like, oh, great. And I start fighting for a bit. I'm like, I can't fight this. I'm gonna go up and heal for a bit or something like that. And I'm like, he can't climb because the other stormtroopers can't climb. And I'm walking away. I turn the camera, and he's there. He climbed, and I scream.
No, you weren't even like.
No, I
paying
wasn't.
attention.
I
Like,
couldn't
you went
see it.
you
Yeah.
went to the doorway, and then you were just like you went and like you were looking at me as you were saying something, and I'm looking at the screen. And I scream at the top of my lungs, and then you're like, "What?" And then you look, and then you start screaming.
And I paused the game, and it just was like, I don't want to do this. Jedi Fallen Order had many moments of fun.
God, it was wonderful to watch, but I don't want to play that game for myself.
I wish I could have finished it with you. I did beat it on my own.
It'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, you can like once this whole pandemic thing is
Yeah,
over and
I
we're
can-
free to go, you can.
I can come and finish it.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Whatever. Anyways, I'm not finishing that first. I think. Well, those were my favorite moments for your house. What? I don't know what my favorite moment at my house.
I have a couple.
Go ahead.
There's definitely. I don't think you remember, but we were watching South Park, and
Yes,
you just kept screaming over
Yes,
and
I
over
do
again. I
remember
have all
that.
those moments recorded on my phone. And I don't remember if it was the same day, but then you did a bit where you just kept screaming in the bathroom and you were having a baby or something.
That was the same day.
That was the same day. Oh man.
I think my favorite part of that day, I just remember vividly the one where you're coming in, and like the joke on South Park was like something about the KKK.
Hot shower.
And you see me looking at it, and, and my face, I reacted to it. I was like, oh, that's a joke. That's a joke.
It is a very.
And I'm just like,
a good joke.
the look of surprise on my face for the joke, and I just look over and I remember that you're recording. So
You just squat down.
There's so many funny videos we've made.
Oh yeah.
I should one day just make a compilation
Oh, I've been thinking about doing that.
of just all of them.
I'll just like a lot of them, a lot of the good ones.
And
Where
I
it just goes from my cutoff screen to another cutoff screen.
I'll upload that. If anybody wants that, because I know people really love our videos together.
Oh yeah.
Like everybody just loses it when
Because they're so stupid.
they're so funny.
I love it.
They're awesome. And I remember one that I liked. When we went out and we walked to a Chuck E. Cheese, and we were not allowed in it because we weren't 18 and over. And so instead, we just went to Friendlies.
Oh yeah.
God, I keep remembering things. When there was another time when we were a friend of ours, Milena, invited us to go ice skating, and we couldn't get a ride, so we walked because it was close to my house.
Jesus Christ.
And it was like pitch black dark. And
Oh, yeah.
there was a truck that drove right past us and honked.
It swerved in
Yeah.
towards the curb.
Scariest thing ever.
And it was the worst because we were talking about serial killers.
We
and shit.
were, and that
How
hated that.
ironic.
I hated that.
It's the worst.
Another good one from the day we walked to the GameStop. What was it? We were just screaming at the top of our lungs, and a jogger jogs by without headphones.
Oh
We s-
my god.
We stopped
Oh
and looked at
my
each
God.
other. And we it was so funny. So that guy was like, "What the fuck?"
The guy didn't even like. He just kept.
He just
everything was normal. He just kept on going.
kept going, and I bet the guy in his head was like, "God, I hate people.
I hate children.
These are the worst types of people."
God, man,
Beaner.
can you imagine how? No,
So
I'm
many
not-
people
no.
hate us. So many people
We
hate
were-
us. Like literally, I gotta say, my neighbors probably hate it whenever you're over.
I fully understand why.
And like anybody in public,
Yeah,
just like no,
like dude, I feel like just even being inside of that Stop and Shop, people were just like, these fucking guys.
Why are these kids here during a national crisis?
Hey, nothing was shut down yet, darling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy my lemonade Gatorade and hate it.
I think, I wish we could have gotten orange Gatorade.
You said you liked it.
I love orange Gatorade.
I don't think I've ever had it. I
No,
don't really
you're
like
just a-
Gatorade.
You're just a pansy fuck.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm trying to think of more funny stories. Because they're just so fun to talk about. Like, this could be... I swear we could just do a whole podcast of, like, us telling funny, like, experiences
Stories.
we've had with each other. But that might be for another podcast.
Baby,
I have, like, 7 podcasts.
I have like 40. I run like 40 different YouTube accounts, actually.
Alright. We'll move on, and then if we have time after, we can go back to it.
Alright.
So my next question is, will you kiss me?
Next question.
Okay, the other question is, will you marry me?
Next question.
Why are you gay?
Next question.
Alright, next question is, what is your favorite meme, and Vine? Because those are separate. You have to answer those separately.
Separate. My favorite meme.
Ever.
Do I have to? I have to name a specific meme,
Yes.
or can I just name a genre of meme?
Specific meme, but you can say a genre you like.
Cause I really can't say anything.
Alright, what's that genre?
Probably perfectly cut screams and sudden megalovania. Just unexpected megalovania.
I think I know your favorite meme.
I swear to God.
It's either the dude fucking the baby, or the guy moaning at Fortnite.
It's the guy moaning at Fortnite.
It's the guy moaning at Fortnite.
The guy moaning at Fortnite is just. It's the.
Oh.
He closes out of the game, I think.
Yes. No.
Breaks everything.
He
opens different tabs.
He dies. Right before he dies, he just starts moaning, and he's falling out of his chair, and you can hear his just computer exploding.
His webcam falls.
It does, and he's like, "Oh shit! Oh no!" But like,
the best.
the original one we saw before we actually saw the full video, it was when the hot nurse touches your balls. It's so good. So what's your favorite Vine?
Oh boy, my favorite Vine. I'm gonna have to dive really deep into my small boy brain.
If you say my name's Jeff, I will kill you.
My name's Joe.
My name's Jeff.
It's not. Not.
Better not.
Oh man, my favorite Vine. Man.
I don't don't even know my favorite Vine. I'll think about
Yeah,
it.
this one's a hard one. There's a couple of
There's
them. Like
so
there's like a couple of man,
There's so many good ones.
there really are.
So many.
Like so many of them that I just remember them, and it's just like, oh, what about this one? But what about this one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really don't know. That's a hard question you have right there.
That's a very hard question. Some people are like dead set and know their answer immediately.
No, man, I'm never satisfied with my memeage.
What is my favorite one? I'm trying to think so I can answer the question so we don't leave off with a empty question. Because I know you're still gonna have to answer. I'm holding at gunpoint. So, what is my favorite one? I just thought of not a Vine, but a meme that I love, and it's a video of this dude playing Fortnite, and he has his controller out, and it's got the Sonic Forces controller sticker on it, and he's having sex at the same time. It's so good. It is so. There's so much wrong with it. It's just there's like two things that you can't do to get laid, and he just ignores it.
You can't be a Sonic fan and you can't play Fortnite.
But I love that. It's not my favorite meme. I will say mine.
You're just a very big fan of that.
It's very good.
I remember you sent it to me and you were like, ow.
I love that so much. What's my favorite? Okay, my favorite Vine is it has to be. I'm like
a weed?
I'm forgetting all of them.
Yeah, I feel like if you gave me like a day or two to really think about this, I'd have an answer. But then again, I probably wouldn't.
I know it now.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Boy. Here he comes. I want this.
I immediately thought of that video.
I did too.
You were like, I know.
I was like, what's my favorite? I wanted to think of like an obscure Vine that wasn't. Well, that's not very obscure, but not a rare Pepe Vine.
What?
A rare Pepe Vine. Don't worry about it. Just a good one that not many other people like. Because I was thinking, I should just say, hello, my name's Jared. I'm 19 and never know how to lead. Then I was like, no, that's too normie. That's too normie.
So you went with I want to see my little boy.
I love that video so much. And what was it? 8th grade, during like the 8th grade graduation party. I just kept going on with that to you.
You did. And I at the time I had never seen the video, so I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
For context, I will put it up as well. It's a video of these two dudes, and one of them is holding a cat, and he's walking up to the other dude holding a cat, and the dude holding the camera is like, I want to see my little boy. And the other dude responds, here he comes, I want to see my little boy. Here he comes. It's so good. It's so funny.
It's so random. They also did You Better Watch Out. You better watch out.
You better watch out. That's a good one.
That's a classic.
Alright. I know an answer to my favorite meme. Not okay, so my favorite Doge. Doge is my favorite meme.
Doge is your favorite meme?
Doge is the best.
I feel like
if it's not like one-off videos. I'm like one-off videos, there's so many good ones that I love, but like memes that spawn a shit ton of them with the same like things.
I felt like you were gonna say the ones with replay. Shawty's like a melody.
Stop. No. That's just a funny
enjoy
one.
those.
I love those, but it's not my favorite. Doge has to be my number one favorite meme. Just hands down, like with just like ones that like keep showing up. One-off videos, like the one you said with the dude moaning at Fortnite, like one-off videos like that. There's so many I like. I don't know if I can pinpoint down, but what's your favorite like one that is like not a one-off?
Not a one-off.
Like Doge or Dat Boy or what's it, Thanos car,
Thanos car.
Fortnite.
Man, I don't know. I keep thinking about like one-off videos.
I can list them off if you can't remember.
Please, that'd be a great help.
The Grumpy Cat, Neon Cat. Sorry, I'm on cats. Garfield. No, that's
Garfield.
that's it's like tied for me actually. Now, it's Doge, Garfield, and Neon Cat.
And Nan Cat.
Yes, dude, Neon Cat is epic, bro. Epic Fortnite.
I watched the video of him prancing through space, that original funny, yeah. And I watched it for like a day, and then I went to my cousin's house, and then he had it on. He put on a 10-hour loop, and I felt suicidal for the first time in my life.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Doc, can you do that to an 8-year-old kid?
I would have loved that. I found Neon Cat so funny, and I loved it.
There was nothing funny about it. I was just like, that's cool. Funny Pop-Tart cat.
Funny Pop-Tart cat. What else? There's Pepe. Thanos.
I don't know. I feel like
Sans.
Oh, Thanos. Sans is my favorite meme.
I instantly was like, no, I know his favorite meme now. Sans. It's so good.
There's something about that funny skeleton man
Oh, I'm gonna shit myself up on him.
that's so dumb, yet so funny to me. Every time I see him, I can't help but shriek. Bloody murder.
I shit everywhere.
Fuck off.
Jesus Christ, I had the biggest fart. I had to mute. I'm gonna tell the story of about when Sans was announced to Smash as a Mii costume.
Oh my god.
So
You had to message me immediately after.
I was just straight chilling, watching the direct, and was it the Byleth one? No.
No, it was not. It was like way before. It
Oh,
was
that
probably,
was King of Fighter? Terry.
I feel like it was
I think
Terry.
it was Terry. Yeah, it was Terry. The showcase for Terry.
Yeah.
So I'm watching it, and they move on to the Mii costumes, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, whoa, Assassin's Creed at Altair? That's cool. That's cool. I wish that's cool. And moves on, and like more Mega Man characters, whatever. Even though you don't need that many Mii costumes of Mega Man.
Oh.
We really don't. They were already in Smash 4, and I don't know why they're selling them.
They're cool.
Sure. But then it's just, it fades to black, and you just hear the beginning of Megalovania, and then Sans appears, and I start screaming. I screamed at the top of my lungs. It was like, and I screamed for so long, and I was about to pass out. I nearly passed out, so I got up and walked to my bathroom, and I was still screaming, and I almost passed out.
You told me that that's like that was the most hype you've ever been for Smash.
That was my Etika moment.
No, yeah. You would have destroyed your own
Oh
room.
my god, my house would have been blown up. Oh my! Oh my!
Oh man.
Yeah, but that was pretty sick. Sans is a pretty good meme.
Yeah. He's a funny lad, that one.
Funny lad. A funny skeleton man.
I know one of my favorite one-off videos now. I remember.
What is
Not the Yada's autotuned. Not the Yada.
Oh my god.
She wrote cheater
all
on his boot.
Every time I think about Not the Yadas, I think of the one where it's Osu. Dude, how could we forget smoking big doinks out here in Amish?
I was gonna mention that. That's a good one.
Auto-tuned and not. It's amazing.
I have to put some of these up on the.
Damn, there's a lot.
There's so many. When I'm listening through, I'm gonna be like, God, why?
Just shut up.
And I will probably put in some of our funny haha videos.
That'd be fun.
As some examples. So let me go on to my next question. Do you like hentai?
Yeah.
Okay. I was expecting you to answer like what's his face? Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
Do you like anime?
Do you like anime? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Hentai too. I think there's also a joke on The Office where one of the dudes. It was a cut joke. It was a cut joke. I don't watch The Office, and I'm gonna get crucified for this. Because I'm care.
Pretty sure the character's name was Stanley.
It's the black dude.
Yeah.
But
I'm definitely wrong because I didn't watch a lot of it, but I do remember that joke, and it's fucking hilarious.
He has this folder of hentai. He drops it in front of everybody, and it cuts to him like being interviewed, and he's like, "It's called hentai, and it's art." And he's so funny, so funny.
God,
that is
because he's like the last person that you'd feel like
likes hentai
would have a folder of hentai with him.
Printed
images of anime women, lewdly drawn at an office, at his cubicle.
Fucking printed. That is peak comedy. I don't care what you said. That's funny.
So good. The Office is a funny show.
It is. I've watched like a couple episodes, but I do wanna watch it, but I don't have. Well, it's on Netflix still, right? Or is that already gone?
Yeah, it's gonna be off next year, I think.
Okay. Well, I bet you I could bang it out during.
It's like 8, 9 seasons.
Yeah, but what do I have better to do?
Literally, I was gonna say, like, damn.
I can bang it out in a week.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, I could.
I'll say a month, and we've got all the free time after you finish your homework.
Anyways. What is my next question? Oh. Alright. This is the last question on my sheet, but, my notes. And it's, why don't you draw as much as you used to?
Oh, that's the whole thing. Well, I'm starting to get back into it. I'll start off with that. I've been trying to get back into drawing, but the issue with that is that I only draw when it's like really late at night. So around like 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll be like, I kind of want to draw this thing. And yeah, but I don't draw as much as I used to. It's probably because I kind of lost motivation to, and it's like I fell into a mindset of I could be doing something a lot more fun, like playing a video game, and,
right.
and there's definitely more to that whole thing about playing video games, but I would rather not get into it.
Well, it causes violence
Yeah,
school shootings
I'm-
and all the works.
I'm terribly violent from playing Sonic Adventure.
Exactly. Animal
Like
Crossing. Animal Crossing makes me want to kill.
Yeah, I mean, I pressed the trigger button on the GameCube controller and I shot.
If I
Like,
catch one more
Mario
sea
Sunshine.
bass one more time, I'm going to murder somebody.
Sorry, please get out of my head. But yeah, you know, when I played Crazy Taxi, it just made me want to pull out a semi-automatic
I heard
rifle and just go outside.
I heard that Blink 182, and I was like, God, I'm gonna grow up to be a taxi driver, and I'm gonna run people over with that taxi.
As soon as I caught my first Pokemon in Pokemon Red, I was like, dude,
I'm enslaving
literally want to
people.
start a war. Well, I'm racist.
But you're good at drawing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're very good. In fact, you did the thumbnail art for Sonic Generations review.
I did. It took a lot of
Took a long
motivation.
time. Can we talk about that?
Oh,
Are
definitely.
you okay with that? Okay. So
Sure.
So basically, motherfucking Lucas, I asked him, hey buddy, can you do me a favor and can you draw the thumbnail for my Sonic Generation review? Of course, I also asked Juan.
Yeah,
No, I asked Juan first.
you did ask him first.
He didn't answer me, but apparently saw the message, didn't answer me either way for some reason. So I went to you, and I was like, hey, could you draw this for me? And you're like, yeah, sure, yeah. And literally, I get the video done, like everything's done, and I get the thumbnail like 2 or 3 days after it's done, and
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I asked you like 4 days before the video was even finished, like being written.
You had like a little bit of the script written down
Yeah.
when you asked me.
And it still wasn't done, and it was a whole debacle, and it's dumb.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
dumb. I was just very stressed out at the time, though.
Oh yeah.
So
I felt like you were putting a lot of pressure on yourself.
I was, well, because the thing is, I wanna make good content, and
You do.
and I want to get it out fast because I was like, this is fun, and I like making content. It's like, I don't know, such a all right, I'll talk about that like a little bit later after this, because I really want to talk about that.
Mhm.
But so yeah, I did kind of push myself, and
Yeah.
which resulted in me being severely depressed when the video kind of like messed up while I was
Yeah.
making it, and I was just like, I can't fix this. I tried my best to fix it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna upload it like this.
What was it that you were trying to fix?
It was, so basically, it did the same thing that it did for my Sonic movie review, with the whole audio on the left side only.
Oh.
So I was like, and I caught it.
Have that issue.
I caught it before the video was uploaded. Or no, I didn't catch it before that video was uploaded, but I caught it before I finished editing Sonic Generations video, and I was like, oh shit. So I deleted the audio, I put the audio back in, and I cut it in the same spots, put it back, and I all messed up, and all my edits were like, at least from the beginning, were like arranged in different orders and all that.
Yeah.
And I was trying to fix it, and I just couldn't. It was like so much work, and it was at like 3 a.m. and I was freezing cold because my room was very cold at the time for some reason. I didn't have the heat on. It was not a fun experience for me, and I was extremely livid at Lucas because I was like, yo, dude, and I kept asking him to work on the drawing while I was editing, and you just didn't do it.
I did not have it in my brain to just be like, just do it. Just do it.
I kept
For the
asking
love of
him
God.
to do it.
I know. And I hate that I was just like, ugh.
yeah, it's kind of sucky, but it happened, and that video, not my proudest video, even though I really liked the script, and I think I did a very good job on writing it.
I thought you did a pretty good job too.
And I liked my audio and stuff like that, but the editing kind of sucked. Granted, this is my like second time I've ever like edited a video like properly.
You'll get better.
Yeah, and I'll figure out why it does that left ear issue.
I don't know what you're talking about with the left ear issue. I don't hear that when I watch your video.
I don't know. It only happens on Sonic Movie Review because I fixed it in Jemima.
What?
In the Sonic Generations video. If I'm working on Lightworks, if anybody knows the issue and how to fix that, could you? I would be greatly appreciated if you told me. But yeah, I mean, so like with this whole like YouTube thing, I like all of a sudden I just wanted to do it, like actually do it, because like I don't know, I've always wanted to, and now I have this Blue Yeti mic, and I like talking and stuff like that, and I like I don't know, I want to be a voice actor,
Yeah.
but like so, and I like talking because it's fun, but I was like, dude, yeah, and she's like, well, why don't I just make a Sonic movie review, because I really like this movie and like Sonic is like awesome, and why don't I just do this? I have this microphone, and I hadn't used it ever since I got it for Christmas, so I was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll write the script out, and I'll record audio, and we recorded that together.
Oh yeah.
That was very fun.
I felt like I was like the biggest distraction, but then at times I would also be helpful, and then I'd also be like flossing while you're trying to record something.
Yeah. Yeah, but like recording's very fun, and I don't know. I kind of like when I'm talking during recordings, I like the sound of my voice, but when I'm talking in general, sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do. People tell me I have a really good voice, and I don't understand. But like,
I don't see it either. Fuck you.
Okay, well, thanks. But like people have complimented my voice. In fact, like some people. This one time I was telling people that I was gonna do a podcast with my friends that night, and they were like, that's cool, you sound, actually your voice is really good for a podcast, and I don't know, I don't know.
It just seems like it has that kind of I don't know what the right word is.
Bass?
Texture.
It's got the texture of pudding.
A fresh mousse.
It flows through the throat. Yeah, but the sucky thing is that I can't do like accents and shit like that in voices, but I can like just my regular voice people like, and it's like, what the fuck, man?
Well, I mean, if you want, you can just practice doing
That's
stuff.
true. That is very
I told
true.
you could take time and just be like, okay, I'm gonna play this game and I'm gonna read it out loud and give them funny voices. That's how I did it, and I am apparently good at doing it.
Yeah, some of them you're really good at. You say my Big Smoke voice.
I like your Big Smoke.
Oh, CJ.
Because I envy the fact that you can have, like, the tone of your voice can match it, and then the growl, the graveliness.
The damn train, CJ.
Oh. Two
number nines, a number 9 large with extra dip.
Extra. Yeah. I really want to play that game.
Yeah. You can play it. I don't want to.
But if there's one Grand Theft Auto game that I want to play, it's probably that one.
Um, back to the oh god, that really destroyed my throat. The voice thing, the whole like the podcast thing. I don't know. This is not. I don't think it's the right word for this person. Very, very, very nice and kind person that I miss, and I'm not gonna divulge too deep in that. But she said, she said I had a nice voice for a history podcast, and I was like, what the fuck?
You told me that, and even I was kind of like taken back by it. But then I thought about it, and I kind of see what they meant.
I was thinking of maybe doing an audiobook on my own about there's this book called you've read it, I think, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime.
Yes, I read it. I read that for summer reading.
Yeah, it's very good, and
That
I was
is a
like,
pretty good book.
I was like, maybe I should do audio book version of it and just upload it and be like, hey, I just want to do this, just experiment, you know. I know nobody's gonna watch it, but
if you want that kind of audiobook experience, then
yeah, like
it's a thing for you.
I don't know, I just like the idea of doing it because like it's practice for me to like get better. First of all, reading out loud, and just like using my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, but I forgot to mention this in the beginning of the podcast. The art that is up right now on your screen is placeholder, and it's done by Lucas. I almost just dropped my phone.
Truly.
The art that's gonna be officially there is gonna be done by our good friend Riley. I don't know what she goes by online.
Her Instagram is Gribble Duck.
Am I even allowed to say Riley?
I think.
You know what? It's fine. Nobody's really gonna know, but yeah, I'll link her Instagram in the description.
Well, yeah. We'll ask her and see.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. But she didn't. I like literally just asked her if she can do the art for the podcast, and I don't want to. And I was like, I'm gonna do the episode today or tomorrow. So don't rush it. I'm just gonna have some placeholder art. So probably by the next episode, or hell, maybe this episode might have it. Probably not, because I like the placeholder art and I will want to use it once. But the next episode will surely have the lovely art by the lovely Riley.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
That shit's gonna look sick nasty, boy.
Oh, it is gonna be sick nasty, boy. So yeah. I think that's about it. I think we should wrap this up.
Yeah, all right.
Lucas, do you have anything you want to plug? I mean,
well, at the moment, no, but maybe in the near future, I might have myself an art account if I so desire it.
Nice. I'm just gonna I'm gonna dox you right now. He lives in
No, it's like
no, but yeah. Before it ends, I'm gonna do a little update. The next actual review and stuff like that should be out probably soon, maybe by the end of this week. Like I don't know, and it's gonna be Garfield. The Garfield movie review. I need to finish writing the script, and as soon as that, I'll record the audio and I'll edit in the same night.
Did you rewatch the movie?
I did not, because they took it off of Disney Plus.
They did?
They did.
Did they replace it with anything?
Nope.
They did that with Tale of Two Kitties,
They
and
did.
then they took it off and they put on the first one, and now
Yeah.
it's just gone.
I had the first one downloaded and then it expired, and so they just took it out. I don't know why, and I will be complaining on that about that on the review.
Prepare for an entourage of complaints, Disney.
Anyways, thank you guys for listening. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, fucking Lucas. Yeah, hey, what a real good guest. Anyways,
Okay.
I'm gonna.